Hey chemistry champs, welcome to Simple AlChemy, your go-to guide for all the things for IGCSE Chemistry that you need to know. I'm your teacher Ms.Saamiyah and today we are tackling some major exam boosters. The 7 common mistakes students make in IGCSE Chemistry while attempting the paper and how you can avoid them. Let's make sure your hard work actually shows up in your results. Are you ready? Let's jump in. Mistake number 1. Students often misread the question. Misreading the question is the most common mistake. Yes, this sounds simple, but it's the number 1 mistake students make. Students often rush. They miss the keywords like describe or explain or calculate or deduce, right? Each command word needs a specific kind of answer. So a tip to improve this mistake is underline the common words. Read the question, underline the words which are important, just pause, think for a while, what exactly is this question asking me to do? The second mistake students make is mixing up physical and chemical changes. Yes, it still happens. Students confuse changes of state with chemical reactions. Just because something melts or boils doesn't mean it's a new substance. Okay? So a tip to improve this is you should know that what is the difference between chemical and physical changes. A chemical change is a change when a new substance is formed. It's really easy. So you have to identify that if a new substance is being formed, plus if there is any energy change, if it is exothermic, endothermic, or if the reaction is irreversible, then that's a chemical change. And a physical change it's like just a state swap. It's just a change of the state, nothing else. The substance will remain that substance. For example, if we have ice and we melt it, it turns into liquid, but H2O, water, still remains H2O. The substance will not change. Then mistake number 3, not using the periodic table properly. You have to use the periodic table. That's why it is given in the exam. The periodic table is your best friend. But many students forgot to use it. They forget it. Like for the atomic number, group trends, or like even the electronic configuration, they write it wrong. The students don't know what is an atomic number, what is the mass number. Like to calculate the molecular mass, you need the mass number. And to know the electronic configuration, you should know what is the atomic number, how to identify the number of protons or electrons. That's the thing. So the tip is use the periodic table to find the valency, to predict the reactions, and for balancing equations. Mistake number 4, balancing equations incorrectly. Instead of balancing with the correct number of atoms, some students just adjust the formula itself. That's a big no. Do not adjust the formula. Do not change the formula. The formula will be the same. Just balance the equation by writing the suitable number at the back of the formula, before the formula. Like turning H2O into H2O2, it doesn't work. No. Don't change the formula. So the tip to improve it is never change the formula. Only change the number in front of them. Mistake number 5. Confusing ions in electrolysis. That's a very common mistake. Students doesn't know what are the ions in electrolysis. Positive ions go to the negative electrode and the negative ions go to the positive electrode. Simple is that. But this flips in so many answers. Students do it. So the tip is remember panic. Remember the word panic, PANIC. Positive anode, negative is cathode, and the cations are positive. Positive. Yeah. So remember panic. Mistake number 6. Incorrect units in calculations. You got the math right. But the units missing or wrong, that's an easy way to lose marks. You worked hard for. You worked so hard to find out or to figure out how to calculate this moles question, but you lose 1 mark just because you did not write the unit or you wrote the wrong unit. So the tip for it is always check. Is it volume? Is it given in centimeter cube, decimeter cube? Do you have to find the answer in kilojoules per mole? And don't forget, your final answer needs a unit. Always write the unit in your final answer. Don't forget. Mistake number 7. Leaving out state symbols. You have balanced the equation, added the right ions, but you skipped the S for solid, L for liquid, G for gas, and AQ for aqueous. That's a lost mass, my friend. Yeah, you will lose mark for not writing the state symbols. So the tip is, when in doubt, you should know that for any dissolved substance, for any aqueous solution, you use AQ. For any solid, you use solid. For S, like all the metals are solid. Ionic compounds mostly are solids, unless they're dissolved in water. For gases, we use G, like carbon dioxide, hydrogen, carbon monoxide, nitrogen gas, oxygen gas. So for these gases, we use G. So always remember to write the state symbols with your symbol equation or ionic equation. So here you have it, the top 7 mistakes that are secretly eating your marks in IGCSE Chemistry. Okay, so I'll just repeat it, give a summary of them. Mistake number 1, you misread the question. Mistake number 2, you mix up physical and chemical changes. Mistake number 3, not using the periodic table properly. Mistake number 4, balancing equations incorrectly. Number 5, confusing ions in electrolysis. Mistake number 6, incorrect units in calculations. And mistake number 7, leaving out the state symbols. So, comment below, which mistake have you made before and which tip will you start using right away? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you will never miss out any chemistry video made which makes your chemistry simple, right here at Simple AlChemy. See you in the next video. Bye bye.